Welcome to John Michael's Rockbox. I'm your host, John Michael. I get to host this show it's a show about you. If you're a musician, if you're a solo artist, if you're a painter, if you write books, you're a dance club, well, I'd like to hear from you. Send me your information to jmrockbox@mcaet.org. All right, we'd like to hear from you, and somebody will get right back to you. Now, also, if you'd like to watch the show, simply go to mcaet.org/watch, and you'll see all the variations on how you can watch the Rockbox. And, well, this show really wouldn't last without you, so we do definitely need your donations, and visit mcaet.org/donate. We'd like to welcome you to the Rockbox, and with that being said, let's head on over and meet our guest, and welcome to the Rockbox. All right, welcome, man. Good to have you along with us today. Another edition of the Rockbox, and today we have the Dave Friday Band. Welcome, fellas.
Thank you for having us.
All right, so I'm going to introduce you to them. So we'll just start on my right, be your left, of course. He's rhythm guitar, Jimmy Arsenault. Is that
Arsenault.
right? Arsenault.
Yeah.
Arsenault. You know, I spelled it out phonetically, and I still
see
spelled
that
it wrong.
right there. Yeah.
That's just me, you know. That's graduate, will you? Graduate. Got Dave here. Dave Friday on my right.
Dave Friday, it's my real name.
That's his real name. We'll get into this whole thing and the band and all that. And on bass, Steve Lovelace. And of course, sitting on drums, because we like when drummers come in, they only have one name. Sorrow.
Yeah.
Just makes it more rocking, man. Yeah. All right, so welcome, guys. It's really good to have you here.
Having us. Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, so they drove a little way to get here, but they came. And the Dave Friday Band, since it's your real name, now you know. And they all said, okay. Did you have the band?
I was talked into it, actually. They said we should call it the Dave Friday Band. I always had a thing about that, thinking it was too egotistical to name the band after yourself. I didn't want to do it. But so many projects that I had been in the past would tell me, you know, you ever go out on your own, you got to have it out under your name. So I just decided, all right, let's do it. Let's give it a try. And something seems to be working right.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's a name that, well, now that you're seeing it here, it's growing pretty well. I mean, you know, I caught Dave. I think I tripped over. Somebody introduced me to you, or somehow I stumbled upon you. But I found him, and I'm glad I did. And soon you're going to find out why. So glad to have found Dave Friday. But naming your band after you, Van Halen did the same thing.
Well, it worked for them.
Yeah, because they didn't want to call themselves Van Halen. Yeah,
it worked for Tom Petty.
Yeah, it worked for Tom Petty. See?
But, you know, we could be Dave Friday in the
Fried tones.
The fried tones.
Dave
Friday and the monkey backs.
That could be bad. The
We
monkey
could
backs.
actually rename the whole thing to Loveless. And
How about Dave Sorrow Band? How's that?
Dave Sorrow.
there's a mutiny happening right here,
sorry.
right now.
It's too late. The record's already out.
all
It
out.
says Dave Friday Band.
They're all stuck.
Maybe the next record.
Yeah, that's half of your battle, actually. It's coming up with a band name.
Yeah.
When you sit there forever, it's like, oh, how about blah, blah, blah. Oh, you know.
It's always been hard doing band names.
Yeah.
That's why this was much easier. Just to say, all right, let's just call it Dave Friday Band. Not the Dave Friday Band, just Dave Friday Band.
It's like Talking Heads. It's
I didn't
not
want the in front of it.
That's funny. I thought only maybe David Byrne was the only guy that did that, but that's all right. I get it. There's no the in front of Dave Friday.
And a big band at the end.
Yeah. There you go. I love this. This is great, man. So, you know, this is kind of the attitude you're going to really have to keep when you're in a band, because, you know,
I think I moved my mic.
Are struggling in bands. You know, they come up with their issues. Oh, well, you know, but you guys seem to have a good time.
Yeah, well, that's half the battle, too. You got to have a good time. If you don't, then it's not worth it. You just got to have fun, love what you're doing. And that's the thing about this band, is that they really love what we're doing. When I approach these guys, I had all the music already written. The record
Right.
was pretty much already recorded, and I needed a band to go out and play this stuff. And I had a few other cats that were playing along with me, and there was a vibe thing that just you don't got the right guys, it's not working.
Yeah.
So I texted Jimmy, and I asked him, hey, this is what's going on, what do you think? And he heard a couple of songs that I sent him, and I said, ask Stevie too. And he emailed Stevie, and they said they were in.
It was literally 30 seconds in to listening to the song that I emailed him back and said,
Really?
I'm in.
Really?
And then I immediately called Steve. Yeah.
And I heard 2 songs, and then we just we started, and that was in December of last year, end of December.
December 29th.
December 29th, a day that I'll never forget. I even know what time of day it was.
And you're going to find out when that was after you hear a song from Dave Friday Band. So hang tight. We'll find out more, and of course, we'll find out how Sorrow fell into this whole picture too. All right, Dave Friday Band. All right, welcome back. See, wow, Dave Friday Band, man, that was freaking awesome. Freaking awesome.
Thanks.
Thank
Dave.
you.
Well done,
Thank
fellas.
you, thank you.
All right, so we were talking about the time of day that you were talking about that you knew that these guys were in.
It was 4:45.
Was General Hospital on?
No, I was coming back. I was driving with a friend of mine, and I had asked him, hey, what do you think about me asking these guys? And it was about 4:45 when I texted him. And shortly right after that, while we were driving, that's when Jimmy chimed back in and said, absolutely, we'll do it.
Wow,
So
awesome.
the
You got
rest,
together
man, we just, the next day, there was a lot of going back and forth. And then I just started sending them so many songs. And I just
Yeah.
flooded their emails with all these songs. And they liked every one of them. So finding a group of guys that like your songs and love it to a point to where they just didn't want to change a thing with them. They were perfect the way that they are, they said.
Sure.
And really lucky. I tell a lot of people that I won the band lottery because that's what it feels like.
That's pretty awesome. Yeah, I mean, fortunate to find people that you're going to be with. In a band, band's like a family. It really is. And for it to gel.
We always equate it to like having 4 girlfriends or 3 girlfriends or whatever, you
Sure.
know, and it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know, you're
That's
trying to
right.
just juggle it and make everyone happy, and
Sure.
you know, things get wonky and funky.
Are we dating now?
What are you guys doing over there?
They're talking about you, apparently.
Well, he mentioned the whole
We're getting
girlfriend.
close over here, relationships.
Oh man.
And so, what'd you do? How'd you find Sorrow?
So Jimmy approached me, and he said he's in this new band, and we went to the car and we listened to some of the tunes. And
I was there too, you know.
he was there. He took this famous photo.
Yeah.
That's on Facebook.
Is there a photo of
There's
that?
There's a photo of that, me and
conversation,
Jimmy
of the
in the
moment.
car
Oh,
listening
dude.
to your songs.
The moment.
We
and
gotta
then-
I
oh,
want
yeah.
to see that.
when I heard the song, the first song he put on, Flash Gordon, I was like, who is this? And I was like, I'm in.
Dude, that's
Just straight
rad.
on. And yeah, I mean, I went to audition. It was a Tuesday, I believe.
Yeah.
And they gave me the part, right? Just that same
And
day.
he's
same
Mr.
day.
Photographer over here, Stevie. So for him to have captured that moment,
story.
He did.
Huh?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Us in the
We
car,
have that.
Kenny in the
That's good.
back seat,
Yeah.
listening to your
Oh yeah,
tunes.
Kenny was in the back seat.
Yep.
Well, Sorrow came in and did the audition, and I remember you were nervous.
I was
And-
nervous but confident.
And
There you
he
go.
came in and just killed it. Every song that we played, he knocked it out of the park. And we went, that's the guy. And ever since then, man, he still is the guy.
So this is the guy.
But he nailed every part that night.
So was he when he heard the songs that you guys wanted to play? It was the with drums in it, or prior to having a drum?
There were drums in there. It was a demo,
It was a demo.
Yeah,
and,
it was just a demo.
Right.
and so you heard the demo and stuff. But even the demo was so good. I mean, the demo was just unbelievable. We ended up doing the demo. We heard the demo, and we did the record, and we went and we mixed with Aaron Lee from YNC.
Right.
And we thought the demos were great, and the rough stuff was great. We got to mixing, and it was like, oh, this is a whole different deal now.
Oh, man.
It changed things.
It got real.
They got big.
Yeah.
And then
And then once the mastering started happening,
By Rick Vieira.
and
out
mind
of-
you, this was just last week. I mean, this record has been in the making almost 2 years now. I started this album in December of 2015. And there was a lot of changes that happened in that time. And to get where it is now, I didn't think this record was ever going to get finished. And like I said, we literally mixed it and mastered it a week, not last week, the week before.
Yeah.
Me
Three-
and Stevie stayed at Aaron's house.
3.5 days.
We were there
We
for
got
3
the mixing
days.
done and the mastering done, and we have to give a big shout out to Rick Vieira at Rocker Studios in Santa Cruz, because he really came through for us and
He
knocked
was,
it out.
it was funny. He was putting, Aaron was sending him mixes, and he would run it through the machine and master it, and he would send it back. And we would listen to it. Me and Stevie were like, "Whoa, this is amazing!" And Aaron would go, "Wait a minute," and then he would say, he would start shouting out numbers like started talking dBs and megahertz and things that I don't understand. I just write the music and play the music. I don't understand the whole concept of how the wave and the dB and megahertz. But Aaron's got the ear, and he goes, "Try it again, but pump up the dB and make it past 13 or whatever." So Rick would do it again, and he would send it back. He sent us 3 of them that night. And the second one, me and Stevie were like, "God, that sounds better than the first one. How could this be?" And then we heard the third one, and at this point, we were just gonna throw up from excitement. We were just like, how can this get any better?
Well, you're going to find out how exciting that is when you get to hear another song from these guys. Dave Friday Band, we'll find out some more about them coming back after this.
This time I mean it. When I say I'm leaving, I've taken up too much real estate. Who cares when they talk about you and all the things they never knew about you now, and the lessons learned in a Chevrolet. Too much, too late. This time I just can't wait. It's so damn complicated. I'm not being talked about, but all the girls keep talking about me now. Love is so overrated. Yeah, I'll tell you about it now. I'm lost in a parade, thinking I got it made in the shade now. There's one for your dreams. How about it? How about that? Yeah. Things ain't always so great when your time is running late. Get you right on a dream that's running fast. Too much, too late. This time I just can't wait. It's so damn complicated. I'm not being talked about. All the girls keep talking about me now. Love is so overrated. Oh, too much, too late. This time I just can't wait. It's so damn complicated. I'm not being talked about. All the girls keep talking about me now. Love is so overrated. Too much, too late. This time I just can't wait. It's so damn complicated. I'm done being talked about. All the girls keep talking about me now. Love is so overrated. Love is so overrated. Love is so overrated. Here it comes, there it goes. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go now.
right, man. So there you go. It's just incredible. Dave Friday, man. You guys are wow. Good job.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Absolutely. So with that, now I'm sure you've acquired the attention of a lot of people watching and listening. Where are they going to be able to get this latest recording, and where can they find you on the websites, or what's all your social media?
Well, the CD drops in iTunes this week. It's kind of, I don't have an exact date when that happens. It's kind of up to iTunes when that happens, but all
By
the
the time
work
this
is,
airs, it'll be on iTunes.
yeah, all the work is done, so it'll be in there this week. I have physical CDs that we'll be selling at the shows. There's a link that you can go to that is on our Facebook page as well, that you could order the CDs from.
And your Facebook page is?
What's our Dave Friday
Friday
Band?
Band.
Dave Friday Band. You can go to davefridayband.com. That will take you straight to
Yep.
the Facebook page. It'll take you to all the social media. Twitter is davefridayband.com.
Instagram. Dave
Unfortunately,
Friday Band.
Instagram is the davefridayband.com. But
Yeah.
that's just how it goes.
Yeah,
But,
Instagram has its own
That was
little
taken.
rules.
yeah. So
I didn't know
Dave
that.
goes up, but I protest.
and we are we are very active with social media. So get at us on social media.
Right.
Send us a message. We will get right back to you.
They do respond. I've sent them messages and they replied. I was like, hey.
We're
Because
we're
we're
very,
like this with our phones all day. Please email us. Please email us.
We just know the importance of social media. As if you know the band and you know anything about the band, then you know that that is our bread and butter, and it's working for us. So we're staying on that tip for
And
sure.
It's become a lot with a lot of artists these days. It can almost, I can't really quite say it completely, but record industry is kind of starting to take second seat to artists doing it themselves. And with social media, you're able
Right.
to do so.
Right.
Right.
You know?
Yep.
And it's really
Long gone are
long
the
gone are
days
the A&R guys.
of record companies, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, kids are just making records in their bedrooms now.
I mean, we shot a video and forget it on, and within a week we had 13,000 views on the thing. you know?
Once it rolls,
It's-
it takes off.
Yeah, once it gets going, it was we about fell over, but
It's
it was
amazing.
pretty crazy.
Social
Yep.
media.
We're blown away at the response that we're getting. It's so many people are just so kind and just
Oh,
so
yeah.
loving and gracious. And oh my God, the three of us are like, wow.
There's 4 of us.
Well,
Why
I
you
wasn't
why you
counting
always
myself.
leaving me out, man?
He was just
four of
emphasizing the
us.
band.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, one of you's fired.
Yeah, the Loveless Band will be on next week.
I'm fired. That's right. It's the Stevie Loveless
What?
band now.
Yeah. Fired.
Without the.
Fired.
I'm just saying.
Now we can put the in front of it.
Yeah,
Huh?
I don't mind the
Yeah.
whatever.
You know. But there you go, man. Find these guys. Social media, they're all over the place. Facebook, they are really prominent. Check them out. And man, I gotta say thanks to Dave Friday, man.
Thank
Thanks
you,
everybody.
man.
Everyone,
Thank you.
thanks,
Thanks
man.
for having us, man.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
You know, we'll have you back in. Look for these guys, and we'll be back. They'll be back out on the Rockbox. Thank you for
All
watching.
right. Thank you.